Assalamualaikum everyone, this is Sami Asim and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I am proudly presenting you the very first Toyota CHR of Pakistan. The Toyota CHR is currently available at the AutoMall showroom and you can visit the showroom. The address is provided in the description below. So special thanks to AutoMall for making this review possible, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, like my video and comment down on the section below providing me with your feedback. Take care and stay updated for more upcoming reviews. So first of all, we will inspect the vehicle from the exterior as well as the interior. We will also start the car and check under the engine specs. So now let's move on to the front. Now moving on the front, you can see we have the very different Toyota language hairstyles. I mean, in my view, Toyota has never ever produced such different and elegant looking tail lights. You can see we have the multi-reflector as well as the projection lamps with the daytime running lights. Basically we have the quadro daytime running lights with the integrated turn signals. These are basically the horizontal headlamps which Toyota has really produced. To be very honest, it is one of the most beautiful creations from Toyota, and indeed very unique. I mean, once you will enter the cabin, the interior doesn't seem to be the production from Toyota. Although the car looks more like Vezel and a little bit more like Nissan Juke. Now here you can see we have the top of the line variant. We have the body kits as well as the front 4 parking sensors pre-installed. We also have the pre-equipped fog lamps. The car also provides you with the net styled rectangular trapezium air intake, which gives the vehicle a very aggressive look from the front. Now moving on to the sides, you can see we have the beautifully designed 18-inch aluminium alloy rims with 2 tone colors and the front ventilated disc brakes. As usual, anti-lock braking system and EBD are standard features on all CRZ variants. Here we have a closer look at the side view mirror. You can see we have the chrome garnishing, and also not to forget, you can see we have the blind spot assist right here. We have premium color door handles, body color door handles with a smart entry system on the 2 front door handles. The rear door handles are pretty much like the Vezel, you can see. On the back we also have the rear disc brakes and the 18-inch aluminium alloy rims. Now here you can see the rear backlights look a lot similar to the Honda Vezel as well as the new Civic. Now basically there are many features which are absent on the Toyota CHR, which I will definitely discuss later in the video. On the rear bumpers you can see we have the rear parking sensors pre-equipped with the stylish body kit. This is the top of the line variant. We also have the rear reflectors, the HSD badge, and here you can see we have the reverse camera pre-installed with the infotainment system. We have multiple storage compartments, so you can store several items in different compartments. Here we have the rear wash wipers with the high mounted brake lamps on the rear spoilers. We also have the shark fin antenna, which is a new move from Toyota. Basically the CHR is imported from Japan. And here I have the remote key system for the Toyota CHR. It is not much complicated and very easy to use. You can see we have the lock unlock button. Unfortunately we don't have the trunk release button. Here we have the Toyota CHR logo, and now let's unlock the car and check what the Toyota CHR has to offer. Just as I mentioned before, you can see we have the smart entry system. Now luckily we just got the LCD installed because the car was delivered to AutoMall yesterday and it really needed some work. So right now we just got the LCD installed with the infotainment system and the reverse camera. So fortunately I'll be showing you the reverse camera quality as well as the sound quality of the vehicle. Now let's take a look at the rear seats. Basically the front seats are very much comfortable, and there is also a very unique option which I never experienced before, and I'll definitely be showing in the video later. Right now, after discussing the key features of the car. Now let's move on to the doors. As you can see, we have a very beautiful pattern. We have diamond like patterns in the inside panels of the door. You can see we have hard plastic of good material, as well as basically these materials which are being used in the car are of good quality. Surprisingly, Toyota has never disappointed us in terms of the build quality. Here we also have the hard material, and as you can see right here, we have all the power windows fully automatic with a central locking system. Here we have the power window locker. You can see we have the side mirror control with the automatic fold and unfold options. Here you can see we have the storage compartment with the two front speakers. Also we have the same basic 3-spoke steering wheel, leather stitched steering wheel, which is beautifully designed, I must say, and well crafted. You can see we have the glossy panels on the down sides of the rear sides of the steering. We also have the lane keeping assist, which is an amazing feature and an amazing step by Toyota. We also have the anti-collision assist right here. I must appreciate that Toyota has introduced these two new features in its vehicles, and you can see we have the driver assistive features as well as a Bluetooth control. The CHR also consists of the cruise control and the headlight positioning system right here. Below that you can see we have the automatic headlamp control and the noise cancellations. We have the fuel lid opener as well as the bonnet opener. The vehicle does provide us with the SRS airbags, including the front, knee and the curtain airbags. Here we have the dual instrument cluster with the 3.5-inch multi-information display. And now take a closer look at the infotainment system. Here we have the dual front zone climate control, and luckily we also have the heating system for the two front seats, as you can see right here. Fully automatic transmission. We have two front glass holders, automatic parking brake with the brake hold assist and the EV mode, and also the traction control. dashboard is nicely stitched and gives the car a very premium look. Now unfortunately, I must say we don't have the automatic adjustment of the seats. Instead, you can see we have this unique function. Let me just press it and focus right here. This makes the seating adjustment even more comfortable than ever. I myself tried it and it was a very amazing feature, I must say. So now let's start the car. Obviously you won't be able to hear the engine noise, it is hybrid. Let's press the brake pedals, close the doors. Breakout. Here we have the dual front climate control. On the bottom we have the storage compartment with the power output of 12 volts. The dashboard is, I must say, very unique and nicely designed. We have the SRS back and the quality is very good. Leather stitched dashboard. We also have the automatic reflectable system. And here you can see we have the filament cabin lamps. The front and the rear seats are basically made up of two materials. You can see we have the stitched leather as well as the fabric on the bottom. And indeed the seats are very much comfortable. As you can see, unfortunately we don't have the rear armrest. Rear cabin lamps. Now let's pop the hood and check what the CHR has to offer us. Now basically you can control the lane keeping assist, the parking assist, as well as the anti-collision assist from the multi-information display, which is quite handy for the driver. Now in terms of the space that you get in the rear seats, I must say that the legroom space is not what I expected. It is very much less, and especially for tall people, it is not at all friendly. But surprisingly, the headroom space is quite enough. But for people who are more than 6 foot, it is quite difficult for them to arrange the seats. And just as I mentioned before, you don't get the rear armrest. I don't know why, but this feature is absent in many of the vehicles which range from 40 lakh to 50 lakh. I mean, you can check out the Suzuki Vitara. It also doesn't even consist of the rear armrest. They must focus on the satisfactory of the customers. And now take a look at the rear windows. They seem to be quite funky and very much high. I mean, it is quite difficult for you to peek out of the window. The CHR does consist of the front radars as well as the rain sensors and automatic wipers. We also have the manual tilt and telescopic steering wheel adjustment. The dashboard is quite decent and very much attractive, but unfortunately the glossy panel on the dashboard is fingerprint attractive, you can see. Okay guys, now as I have completed my review on the Toyota CHR, I would now like to end the video. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, comment down on the section below of what you think of the following new car, and also don't forget to provide me with your feedback. Stay updated for more upcoming reviews. Take care and Allah Hafiz.